All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Indoor Carnivores. I'm gonna do a little quick update video. I know it's probably been about 2 months since I've done an update video, and if you have a keen eye, a lot has changed. I've got a few new plants, I've sold some, and did a few rearrangements. So I figured while I have like 10 minutes on my hands, I'm gonna go ahead and try do a quick update video on some of the new plants I got, as well as some growth. So to get started, we can just go ahead and open up this little front doors here and kind of expose the awesomeness of all these plants. So I'll probably start from the front this time, work my way back. So right here, this is one I've had for quite some time now. This is Denziflora cross Arceoloides. It's not this one, it's this one, which I don't know, it hasn't really done too much for me. I mean, I've kind of been moving it around because I've had to move quite a bit of stuff around, so it's kind of not doing too well. I've definitely stressed it, but it's not one of my favorite ones, so I don't really care. Next to it is Nepenthes Jacquelineae. I believe I got this at the Black Friday sale for Carnivoro. I don't remember though, but that's what this one is here. So put one out. I believe it's gonna toss one out back there somewhere, that tendril. So kind of cool. Over here is my Inermis. I've had this for a while. It's loving the current conditions it's getting. It's getting its Highland conditions that it loves. It's getting probably 75 in the day and 55 at night. I mean, it just had a pitcher jump too. I know it's hard to tell on camera, but that's probably a solid ½ inch pitcher jump. It's longer on the mouth and a bit taller too. Also got one back there. That one came out a little bit deformed. It got a little dry. Humidity dropped a little too low. It didn't like it, so it kind of got a little deformed there, but didn't disturb the plant too much because it looks like it's about to have 4 at one time, so doing amazing. Now, next one over, probably one of my most favorite plants, is the Jambon right here. It's got 1, 2, and 3 back there. What it had 4, accidentally fertilized it way too much. You can tell by this leaf here, it turned black, and so I killed the trap off. But this is a pitcher jump, and it's doing amazing. It's starting to get that toilet bowl shape, so obviously still a bit lowers. Got quite a bit of ways before I get to those uppers. Over here, this plant's actually doing pretty good. It's Avicii, what is this? Avicii, Loei Berbigii Edwardsiana. Nothing too crazy right now. See some stripage in there. Looks like this might have been a leaf jump here, and that tendril is definitely quite a bit bigger than this one, so I'm assuming this one is going to be a decent size pitcher. That one down there I fertilized, so it's dying, but that's what you got to do. Next one over is the newest addition. It is my Nepenthes ventricosa C, or Alba, or porcelain, I believe, which is from Exotica Plants, topped with live sphagnum moss, and I'll get to that in a second. Has that one, and open up this one down here. Another addition, it's just a little tiny thing. It's a Nepenthes viosa cross Rob Cantley. Really look forward to this species, or this hybrid, sorry. Wasn't doing too well in the beginning. I couldn't really fertilize those tiny traps, so I bought some Maxi and ripped the tops off and fertilized it, and not even like a week or two later it started throwing off a new pitcher. So that's all I needed was some fertilization. So kind of neat. Now we're gonna go back to probably one of my most favorite, one of the ones I've wanted for quite some time now, and I finally got my hands on it, is this Nepenthes Hemata cross Edwardsiana. So I'm gonna see, you can see it's dropping its pitcher there because 1, it did just open up a new pitcher, and 2, it's in a new environment, so it's gonna go into shock. But you can see a little bit back there, the teeth hiding out. I'm not really gonna try to pick it up. Don't wanna just disturb it too much, just because it's already a picky plant, but I wanna keep it in the spot that it should be in. Came with some live sphagnum moss. Now this hybrid, much easier to grow than pure species Hemata or Edwardsiana. So one of the reasons I picked it up, I really wanted a toothy plant, and this is, it fits my environment, so that's why I went with it. Now jumping over one here, this one has done amazing probably since I've started doing updates. This is my Loei Vicii cross Berbigii cross Vicii. This is also from EP, but I got it from eBay from some guy who got it off Flore. But you can see it's got one back here from probably had been there in the last update, and this amazing one here. It was very colorful not too long ago, very striped, very pink, but as time progresses, it darkens, and you can see the stripes. The stripes kind of turn to almost a dark red, black. Still very, very cool. Going over one here is my Nepenthes Burkii cross Hamada. Nothing too crazy. Just a little toothy. Probably shouldn't have closed the glass there. A little toothy, and it's got a basal popping right there, so kind of neat. Trying to get it to grow up though, because I don't have the room to have it grow sideways. Down here that's growing is my Nepenthes Lowii cross ventricosa, which is the Peter D'Amato, this big boy back here. And then right here is my Nepenthes Singulana cross Diabolica, I believe. Oh no, yeah, I was right, yeah. Looks very toothy, very easier to grow, almost an intermediate type plant. So we'll see how that goes. It's kind of in a big pot for the size it is, but it had a little basil popping up, so I figured I'll just toss it in there. Next one over is Nepenthes Ime B. I actually have two of these. This is, I think, my second one I bought. Doing really good. It's gonna have a picture right here and off this tendril. Yeah, so I mean, that one's pretty cool. Back here is my Nepenthes Spectabilis Savior. It flowered. I had to chop it. I repotted it because the pot it was in was just, I mean, it was drying up way too quickly. Same with my Nepenthes Predator right here. Same issue, my Truncata Hamada, which is from EP. No basil, but pretty cool. Next one over is my Lowii cross Campanulato, which just had a pitcher jump. This leaf back here, I broke the tendril off of, so missed a pitcher. Then had this awesome pitcher jump, which is this big picture right here. I mean, I don't have anything for like a size comparison, but I'm pretty sure it's probably almost 8 to 9 inches from the bottom to the top of the lid. And this one puts mounds of exudate. As you can see back here, this is one of its other pictures. Just creates mounds and mounds of it. So this one will probably get a ton going on it. It's got another one back here. Can't really see it, but it's back there. Over one is another Ime B. I just love this plant. It's got toilet bowl pitcher. It's got one down there. I just noticed when I was filming, it's got one wrapping around this bamboo stick back there. It's got another one popping off right here. So looking forward to that. One more over is probably one of my favorite ones. I'm honestly forgetting the cross right now. Let's see if I can find it. It's kind of tucked away behind this. It's Spectabilis cross Lowii cross ventricosa. From what I've heard, this is a vigorous plant once it gets bigger. I got this from Saraceni Northwest, who said their mother plant has about a 2-inch thick vine. So I mean, if you can imagine that, that's pretty big. 2 inches wide for a vine is ridiculous. So yeah, it's doing really well. I've been fertilizing it. It's got this pitcher growing right here. That was one. It's got 2, 3, and it looks like I'm gonna throw another 4th one off here. So 4. Really nice. Supported by this bamboo stick because it's just so heavy. So probably gotta throw another one in there very soon because it looks like it's about to start kind of growing this way. Don't really want that one to go straight up. So jumping over one is my other favorite, is Ventricosa cross Sibunensis cross Carunculata var robusta, which is also an EP plant, which I got from Saraceni Northwest. Now this is due for a repot. However, it just started getting acclimated, like the best I've ever seen it. It has 3 pitchers on it, which in my care has only ever had 1 on, but now it has 3, and they had a pitcher jump. So there's one back here. The old one is down here. You can't really see it. And the pitcher jump one is right here. So dark maroon, big pitcher. But really nice. Love it a lot. So I will jump over to my other terrarium, and you will see I have this hose here. This is how I do humidity now that I don't use misting bottles, and it helps out a lot. It keeps it around 70% at all times. Obviously, as soon as you get out of the terrarium, it's going to be ambient humidity, but the plants seem to be okay with that. Now we're going to go over to my terrarium here. Just kind of want to highlight these little Lego sets I got from the Tiny Pot series. How to get those, obviously. But anyways, gonna go in here just real quick. Nothing too special in here. This is more of my intermediate plants. So they can kind of grow Highland, but they're right next to a window back there, which gets sunlight, so it boosts the temperatures quite a bit. So up front here is a cutting of my Loei, Loei veitchii cross tivii cross platykyla. One of the quickest growing cuttings I've done. Maybe this won't throw off a picture, if not, maybe this one. We'll see. Right here is my spatulata cross jacquelineae, having picture jumps, having leaf jumps like crazy. I mean, this is a pretty vigorous grower, so I'm looking forward to it. Next over is my Berbigiae cross campanulata, which just had a picture jump. Doesn't look like much, but doing pretty good. Looking forward to that. Right here is nothing special, just an old ventrata cutting of some massive plant I had probably 6, 7, 8 months ago, something like that. I sold about 3, but yeah. And then over here is more of the cuttings of this plant here. And the mother plant of it is right back here, which this is its most recent picture it put out. You can kind of see the flared peristome, which is what the uppers look amazing with. Yeah, that's everything that's on that side. Just all the same plant for the most part, except for this. This is a stenophylla cutting I got for free at some carnivorous plant meetup down here in San Diego. Up front here is Nepenthes albo marginata black. I've been wanting this for a while. It's an intermediate grower, so I'm hoping it will do well in here. I do get cool nights about 55, but that's because I cracked the window. But come summer, definitely it's gonna love it a lot more. Back here is my Gaia, not that, but all this back here. Now you'll see a new addition is my first Heliamphora. Loves high humidity, loves cooler weather, which it will get here. I mean, it will probably get in the 80s here, but nothing too crazy, which is why it's here. So it loves bright light. That's where I got it right now. One over is my Rafflesiana cross rheumatiensis, which you can see tucked way back there. Broke one leaf off, didn't really like it. Now it's put this one off, hoping it takes, this tendril, hoping it takes, but who knows. Right here, not that, it's a guy, this is my Nepenthes tivii red queen, which is this plant right here, or this plant right here. The other one is, that's right here, is RBV cross veitchii, which kind of makes this cool. It looks wider when it's a fresh peristome, but I don't know, it's kind of cool. I got it from Carnivoro for like a few hundred, I don't know, like $100 or something like that. And then right here is my Nepenthes fancy fish, which looks almost like a black peristome, but it's actually like a deep red, and that's this plant right here. So I'm gonna open up one back there. So that was just a quick update. I don't have much time on my hands nowadays to do updates, but hopefully pretty soon I'll get the chance to do another update come springtime, because I know the plants are just gonna flourish then. Well, most of the plants will in this terrarium will flourish. I don't know about that one. That one's more of a Highland chamber, so it's not gonna be getting the cool nights like they like, but they'll stick through it. I know they will. The live moss I got, it's just kind of seeing if I can propagate it. I don't know, my camera doesn't want to focus, but we'll see how it takes. I mean, I top dressed all the ones I know that it will do well in, but hard to say. So but yeah, so that is just my quick update on both my Nepenthes chambers. Oh, I missed the Spectabilis Savior. I talked about it, but that's its picture back there. It is missing a lid because it got a little too dry just around the same time that Inermis kind of went dry as well. But yeah, so that is my just quick update video. I'm sorry if this was a little rushed. Like I said, not too much time on my hands nowadays, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the view of this awesome these awesome plants I got going here. I mean, it's probably, you know, I could keep buying as much as I could if I didn't run out of space, but you know, hopefully in the future I'll have my own greenhouse and be able to buy as much as I want, or that I can afford, I should say. Yeah, guys, hope to see you guys in the next video, or probably around springtime. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe, leave a comment for any questions you guys may have, and see you guys in the next update video. Bye.